Gangsta truck got burned.
Yeah.
And then, I saw the video, his interview recently about how it happened.
Oh yeah, I saw that he revealed like Killa Stone had burnt his truck.
I hit him for his coat, and I had the QA4 fitted the truck. I was low, but he fitted the truck, right? He was like, "Oh, you want to play?" So he burnt the truck up in front of my mother's house.
I could believe that he didn't know that, cause who willing to drop their nuts and tell Gigady that, "Oh, Killa Stone burnt your truck"? Like, that's both ways. That's playing both ways. Like, Killa might be mad, or he might be mad. And just think, oh, so you wouldn't tell him my business or whatever. Killa feel some type of way. You feel me? So I can believe ain't nobody smoke on it. You feel me? And the whole project was out there when it happened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So everybody knew this?
Yeah, everybody knew this.
But after and prior to that, how was their relationship, Gangsta?
Oh, they was still the same. It was still the same. That's just brotherly love, you feel me? When you gotta show a person that you need to be played with both ways, you feel me? Gigady probably laughed at this shit, like, man, this nigga crazy. You feel me? Like, it's not always that serious enough to where you could lose a bond.
Fresh the great, sick with it, get with it, Low Jack, TQZ, WAP, we got Charlie Brown, we got Clint, Mike the sick with it, we got Face, we got original hot boy Elton, we got Lack, we got Killa Stone.
What is it? It's just dope, man.
It's just dope money, man. It's just going to what you doing. You
Killa Stone, that's one of the landlords in the Magnolia. Like, Killa was just like motivation for everybody, bro. Man, Killa ain't have a hater bone in his body, dog. This one person I know, like, he would be mad with you if you ain't pushing yourself to your full potential. Like, he one of them type of people. Like, man, he really wanted out of the neighborhood. Not saying that the Magnolia was bad, but he really wanted something better for everybody, you feel me? Like, Killa was one of them type of niggas, he see you hurting, like throwing on your ass, and you know niggas will laugh at you and be like, oh, you get loaded or some shit like that. Killa ain't find that type of shit funny. He found that type of shit as like crippling, you feel me? Like, man, like, you know, he the type of nigga that'll lift you up like when you really down, you feel me? Like, even though he know you get loaded, he'll still give you money.
That's love, for real.
He'll still come pick you up and put you in the car with him for somebody to actually come pick somebody up that's on heroin and trust them at that time. That lets you know he had to be a real nigga, you feel me?
Everybody gonna eat. If I see a nigga on the block and he ain't getting it, I'ma make sure he's straight. I don't like to see no nigga not having it.
If everybody got dressed in the neighborhood and it's a holiday and you ain't getting that, Killa gonna make sure you get something. Like, even if it's last minute.
Yo, this Stone from Cash Money bring y'all the #4 video. Can't deny it. Nate Dogg and Fabulous.
Whoever was with us from Cash Money, all came back and got on our album and did it. Cause we ain't never, everybody left that situation and stayed clicked up.
Black ain't on that yet, I'm gonna tell y'all. That's Juvie. That's Juvie. That's your Stone on that.
Stone, you know you my big dog. Lack, you know you my dog. You know we went through the same shit. We ain't even gotta speak on them bitch ass niggas no more, you hear me? Cause the world already know how that went, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Everybody went their own ways and everybody doing their own thing. Everybody got their own independent situations popping and everybody eating and doing good. And in the future, I guarantee you gonna see a brand new Orleans, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? With real niggas in one circle eating off one big plate, you hear me? I'm talking about a lot of gumbo, a lot of jambalaya, a lot of crawfish, a lot of crabs, you hear me? A lot of everything, red beans and rice, you hear me? All that good shit, man, you hear me?
How Jesus started coming around the Magnolia, that's what you mean? Like, how you got, like, Jesus really is basically, some people would consider Jesus Magnolia, man. Jesus really hung on Willow Street like all day, every day. He was hustling or either come and get loaded or whatever, but every day when I come out, Jizzle would be out there early bumping his music in his Mercedes. You know, he had the Benz wagon then, you feel me? Like, hard. So, you know, and I went to Fauché too, you feel me? So Jizzle always wanted to drop a nigga off at school so he could see the little holes and shit like that, you feel me? And plus, you know, I was happy for Jizzle to drop me off. I'm hopping out the bag, passing out flyers, me and BG Derrick, you feel me? believe it or not, Blacky Mo hung on, that was, Willow Street was our block, you feel me? Like I done got beat up before by Blacky Mo as a child, like, you know, roughed up, not like literally like beat up. That's how I really like got known in my neighborhood. Basically, I went to the store, we had a store in our neighborhood on Washington and Willow, and it was called Mike's. So like one day during the week, my mama sent me to get some meat and bread. But you know, this Blacky Mo, you know, I'm young. You know, you hear all the rumors and shit like that. Nigga, don't play with Blacky Mo, such and such. So that boy called me over when I had my mama meat and bread, you feel me? And made a sandwich. And closed my shit back up and sent me back home.
When you bad,
man, this nigga made a sandwich. I'm talking about this summertime. It's like 90 degrees out. You know, old New Orleans, pre-Katrina. This nigga made a sandwich.
Nigga did shit respectfully. I have to put it back in its
and fold the bitch back up and put it back up. I got home, my mama like, what the fuck? What happened to the meat and bread? Why it's open? I'm like, oh, he made a sandwich. My mama was like, who the fuck made a sandwich? And you know, I basically told my mama like, Blacky Mo made a sandwich. So my mama, she didn't trip or whatever, but she told me that shit better not never happen again, you heard me? So another thing, about 3 weeks go by, I get caught again, coming home with meat and bread. That nigga called me over like, man, come here. So I'm on my shit now, like, I'm like, man, I ain't about to get no another ass whipping in my house. Even though, you know, I'm a kid, but I'm looking at it like, man, you ain't about to get this here meat and bread. So that nigga done ran me down and everything, you heard me? Punching on me, I done started punching back and I bit his leg. The boy picked me up and stopped and was like, go ahead on, little nigga, I'm gonna let you live, you heard me? And let me go home with my shit. The next day he called me and we sat on the boat, we talked. And nigga was like, yeah, man, that's what you supposed to do, fight back for everything, you feel me? And from that, then on that point, I basically just was hanging and started hanging and started hanging, and that's how I got my stripes in my neighborhood.
Bro, this might sound stupid, but was Blacky Mo part of the Hot Boys?
No, Blacky Mo wasn't part of the Hot Boys. That was like pre-Gigady. Blacky Mo was out there like pre-Gigady, you feel me? Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, wait, is he still around right now?
Oh no, he wound up getting killed in New Orleans. But you know, fuck, on my strip, it was a whole lot of motor. A lot of people might look at it as a bad neighborhood, but it really was protected neighborhood too.